Hello and welcome back to my Satisfactory. So as you can see, we've expanded the coal power plant just a little bit. I've had to change things up in the way I've set up the coal itself. I was trying to get a better view over here, but this isn't working. Okay, fuck it. So yeah, you can see the coal power plant has grown a lot. Jesus Christ, get on the pipe. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 coal power plants, which is a lot of coal power plants. Now if you can do some math real quick, that is roughly 850 megawatts of power just in these alone, but I believe the first 4 have some power shards in it, but that's not important at the moment. They're all feeding from down over there. Now I have some splitters set up to split off from one because there's only 4 coal deposits over there. There are more further down that direction, but I didn't really feel like going down there and feeding coal all the way up here, so I just split them off and made it set so that it would feed in automatically without causing a fuss. And so far, it is a very I was about to say steady and stable at the same time. It's a very steady, my god, I did it again. It's a very steady and stable system, producing 1200 megawatts of power. That is way more than we need. And at home, we don't have much changed, but we do have what are they, reinforced iron? Modular frames, nice and automated, so they're all going nicely. And we have smart plating set up to be automated. So we have these being made on their own so that we can, you know, start progressing towards that 1,000 goal that we need. I also, in the meantime, finished off expanded power infrastructure. So now we have access to these power towers and power storage, but that's not important. These, however, are huge. Literally, they are huge.
Recommended by your local therapist. Power storage is
about the local therapist?
Power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable
just explaining
batteries.
The batteries.
Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fix-It and humanity.
Yeah, so we got quick wire going as well. That's not really something we need to worry about, but I did take out the power shards in here because we don't need those running at the moment. But the best... Okay, I'm gonna... Oh wow, we really don't need anything. Let's do the Xeno Basher. Damned Xenos. Alright, yeah, we can't put anything in there. So basically the way these things work, the giant power towers, I forgot what they were called for a second. Basically the way they work is you can't replace power lines like this. Instead, what you have to do is you put them on here, for example. You're not gonna build it? Oh, I just selected that power line. Yeah, you put it down on a power line, and then you can connect it into a smaller set of power lines right here in the center, which is to connect to these power poles here. But then you can connect to the top and set up another 3. And these things go on for ages. It's really helpful. Because what this allows you to do is essentially carry your power lines much further for much less cost of resources. Like I'm only using, let's see, 12 wire to get it this far. That is an incredible amount of length. So what I can do now is I can say scan for iron ore, because I do want to go find some iron and set up versatile frameworks. So let's go 300 meters that way. So I'll nab the, oh wait, is that where I think it is? It's impure, we don't need that. Any coal, it's copper, nitrogen, coal, deuterium. I don't know what that is. I think that's the quarry. I can remove that. Coal and iron. We could go over there then. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these power lines and set them up to a new location, and what we're going to do is we're going to set up an entirely new factory to try and make the versatile framework. Let me get rid of this real quick. I don't need it. To make the versatile frameworks, so we have those automated, so that then that's something we don't need to worry about. So with that, I'm gonna grab some resources and I'll be back in a minute. Oh, great.
We hum a simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion.
I'm not concussed, Ada. I may have taken a few hits in the head, especially as a child, but I am fine.
Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
Oh, that tells me that humanity is dead. Well, while I'm here for this unexpected return, there was something I wanted to talk about that has occurred recently. So as of recording this, Discord has just announced that they are increasing the price for Nitro. I know I don't talk about a lot of stuff that's very like upsetting or like drama or anything like that, but this is something I feel that is important to talk about because it does affect me and it does affect how I interact with this platform and interact with you guys. So, as you guys may or may not be aware, Discord has, I believe, gone public and is being, like they're publicly traded and the company has been sold. So now it's essentially in the hands of Big Corpo. And we don't like Big Corpo here. So what they've decided to do in, I think it's the first month of it being now public, they've increased the price of Nitro, Discord Nitro, from, in my currency, $12 to $14. Well, 15 technically, 13 to 15. And that is stupidly priced for the already gated benefits they give us. And it's just a sign that Discord is, I would assume, going to die soon. Because there is no way they're going to be able to compete with pretty much anything else, if anything else pops up as a different alternative. And it's been a growing trend as of recently that us consumers are getting sick to death of Big Corpo trying to squeeze us for every fucking penny. And it's kind of a shame because I use Discord to talk to pretty much anybody, and I use it for those who are new to the channel. I have a server to interact with the people that want to like interact with my content, interact with me, interact with the community. It's there as a choice for those who want to. So if that does happen, it essentially, it could, if the enshittification continues, completely remove the ability I have as a creator to have a discussion place for my community, for lack of a better word. And it's so frustrating, and there's not a damn thing any of us can do about it because they don't care. As long as they get their money from the whales, they're happy. They don't care about what affects us. And it's such a fucking infuriating thing. It's an infuriating trend that's been happening over the last like 10 years that I've unfortunately bore witness to. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. And I please, if you're out there and you do not think you can afford something like Nitro or any sort of subscription service, do not pay for it. They do not care. Fuck. They do not care about you. They do not care about your money. They do not care about your user experience. They only care about how they can squeeze you until you are dry. And it is absolutely deplorable. And it's an incredibly short-sighted move, because so many people have expressed distaste for this change, and they're still going through it with it. So, I don't know, we might have to start looking into different alternatives as a collective consciousness, I guess. But now, because I died, I have to go all the way back there, so I'm gonna deposit what I have and make my way back, and I'll see you guys then. God fucking damn it. So welcome, fellas, to the desert. It's not really the desert, we're just right, sort of on the cusp of desert and other areas. But this is sort of where I want to set up the new factory, the new iron factory specifically. Because that's what we're going to be shipping here, or creating. This is going to be an offshoot of just pure iron production to make those versatile frameworks, which I believe... I know they need an assembler, but I believe they are reinforced iron, modular frames and it's steel. Is there any coal nearby? Oh, sweet. Okay, there's coal right here. Perfect. So we have all the materials we need to create versatile frameworks automatically, and I can use these towers to just make my way back. It would be nice to have a where is it? Oh, I don't have it unlocked. Shit. It would be nice to have a I forgot, it's a hypertube. It'd be nice to have a hypertube set up so that I can come here without actually needing to control anything. But for now, these work just fine because I can use this zipline to just travel across the power lines, which I didn't really explain before I cut away, but essentially they just let you ride between any power lines provided they're connected. The only difference being these ones you can go indefinitely so long as there's not like a 90-degree sharp angle and you smack your forehead against the, I believe those are resistors. You can just go on forever and ever. But with the these power poles, you just smack your face into the pole and fall right off. Becomes fucking useless. Oh, I have Mark IIs unlocked. Shit, I wish I saw that earlier. I would have gotten the materials when I came here. God damn it. It's fine. We can make the materials we need when production starts. Also, another thing. In case you were worried or wondering how if that power line is actually taking the power from my home to here, it is. It's all connected. But what I can do is there is a... I don't think I have it unlocked. Yeah, I don't have it unlocked. But essentially you can get a... I don't know how to explain it. Like a power switch that connects one lot of power to another. It's like having two mainframes at the same time. So you can just direct the flow of the power from one place to another. It makes it incredibly handy for organizing things. Might set it up down there actually. Because if I do something... yeah, I should set up like this. If I do something like that... has a nice consistent flat frame. I can use that as the basis. So this episode is probably going to be really short because again I record these episodes for an hour and then cut them down, and this episode's just going to be a lot of building and a lot of travel, so there's not really much to show. So I'm probably going to edit this down a lot, but I'll try to keep in as much as I can because I do like showing this sort of process. Actually I should have it split. So let's get rid of this and put a splitter down. Oh, fluid buffer, that's something I should probably explain as well. I say I should explain it because I don't know how many people that are watching this are familiar with Satisfactory and how many are not. So I explain things for those who aren't familiar, just so everyone is up to speed and knows what things do. Because I had to figure this all out myself, and I'll be honest, It's really confusing when you're starting out. So do that, an invalid conveyor belt. That's too long. Actually, what I could do is I could do one of these. And just, oh, it's backwards. Shit. Alright, let me figure this out and I'll be back. Okay, so I have it nice and figured out. And I've got everything all connected up so far. So I just had to build a little thing there to get it to come down, and now it's going in all nice and neat. So basically what's going on here is this is going to produce steel for me so I can make... What was it again? What did I need to make? I already forgot. So I can make steel beams. Okay, so these are making steel beams. And this goes right there. If you're wondering why I try so much to line these up, it's because if they're not lined up, you have to deal with like incompatible conveyor belts, and that just becomes a fucking annoying nightmare. I hate dealing with it so much. But now that I have all of these done, I can start production just a bit. So making iron, you're making steel, you're making iron. No, why are you not powered? Ooh, something's gotta give. You gotta give. So now I need to make another power. Also, I don't know why these floors are so low res. Nothing else is. I'm pretty sure if I build new ones, they aren't. Yeah, oh, there we go, that fixed it. There we go, now they're all nice and high res. That was weird. Oh, you're in a terrible spot. Here, let me just... Get rid of that. Get out of here. So then the end goal here is to just produce versatile steel frames into here. Oh wait, but to make that I need modular frames, but to get modular frames I need reinforced. Oh my god, I need so much more iron. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more tricky than I thought, especially with just this one setup. The good thing is that is a pure iron setup just there. Oh, I have that split as well. Okay, how much are you using? Oh, I'm smelting these. I don't need to smelt these. What a waste. I've been smelting that iron. Oops. It's a good thing I brought all these spare resources as well. So that's creating steel for me. Huh. I need to think about how I'm gonna do this. So... I think what I could do is I could change how that's split to then create... Oh, no, because I can... let me get up there. So yeah, this is producing 120 per minute. And if I put power slug in there, because I do have a power slug on me. I didn't mean to add that to my to-do list either. So let's put a power shard. So this will put it up to, I believe, 180? No, yeah, 180. So that's pumping out 180 iron ore a minute. So now what I can do is I can push this to just there and do the same thing here, where I just shoot it down. Just like that. And then what I can do is I can create a new wall right here, which connects. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna look gross, but we don't have much of a choice. Beggars cannot be choosers. Not in this industry. So now what we need to do is we need to... Oh shit, hold on. Let me remove this. I like to make my stuff at least look pretty. Try and make it compact. You're gonna be in the way. I'm just gonna put you here. Okay, so we have 2 things making a shit ton of iron at the moment. We have iron. These are making 30 a minute each. We need to make enough to make modular frames and iron plates at the same time. So if I set this one to split, I'm gonna have to absolutely beef this one out though with the power shards back home. Oh, you're not. Why are you? Or whatever. Doesn't matter. So if I absolutely beef out this one, let's just do it over here. So I have to absolutely, oh my god, I've said the same thing 4 times. So I'll have to absolutely beef out this smelter to make it absolutely just pump out iron ingots so that I can, let me just leave one of these down so I don't have to keep making it. So then I can make modular frames and iron plates. So if I get 1 to make screws, I believe screws you need, oh, I can make it with steel. That might actually be better. So while that's not actually being useful at the moment, I can, no. How much does it use per minute? So I'm trying to math this out. This uses 30 a minute. How much is this making? 15 a minute. So I'd have to increase the production of this and that. And subsequently that. Actually, no. Yeah, just the foundry and just the constructor to double the output so that I can use 30 a minute to make screws. Oh, this is only 1. So how much does this take? 5 a minute. So we need 35 screws a minute. Okay, so 35 screws a minute, which means I'd need to put this up to 225%. Okay, so that needs to be 225%, which would put that to 120, about 135 ingots a minute, which means this would have to be pumping out. Yeah, that'd have to be maxed out. Actually, no, even then it still wouldn't work. I'd need a summer sloop for this. See, this is what happens when you don't have a technical mind for this sort of stuff. I'm not an engineer. What do we need for reinforced iron plates again? Iron plates and screws. Okay, so iron plates is easy. Let me just do this. Just to give myself more workspace. This is probably going to change in the future, because this is not going to be a sustainable place. It is way too small. So this needs iron plates. They're not powered. And it needs iron plates, and it needs iron rods? Iron plates and screws. You need iron rods and reinforced iron plates. Okay, so if I get this making... No, that still wouldn't work. I guess I could set up another splitter to use this coal to make screws for the reinforced iron plates. Actually, yeah, that works. Am I gonna do this because there's not a lot of space? Yeah, it'll work. So then I need a foundry here. I don't have enough modular frames. How convenient. Or how ironic, I guess. Not convenient. Can I make some? I can. Let's make some of these. Oh my god, I have so many materials. I didn't realize just how many I had. There we go, I have enough now. So let's just nab that foundry and place it right diggity dang here. Yeah, that's incompatible. I'm gonna have to move it. I can move this slightly back. That feeds in perfectly like that. Damn. Look at that genius. Yeah, that can't move back any further. So now I can deconstruct that and push it into here like this. And then, actually no, you should be facing more. You should be that one. So then I can have the extra iron come down and through here. Let's keep the wall aesthetic up. So let's put down a 2 conveyor wall. You go into this one. Because I do plan to enclose this. Nope, you need to be in the left one. Okay, and I really should set up just like a ladder or something. I don't think I have ladders unlocked. You can, I believe, through the Awesome Shop, just unlock ladders so you can just get up places like that real. Actually, what I can do is I can... There we go. Oh shit, there we go. Now I can just slide right up. And slide to the left. No, come on. Thank you. So yeah, you have the right click option to just let go and not have to worry about actually manually doing it. Or you can hold left click to do it. Whatever worked for you, I guess. So you need to be right about here. So I need to put another thing down here. So this bit's probably going to be pretty boring, but logistics, it's so much fun. Ooh, this is actually good, because now I can just put it here and I can feed that to right there. It's too steep. Because fuck me, that's why. Do I really want it to clip? Not really. Ugh. Fine. Do it the right way. You just don't get to see it this time. There we go. And now that will let us produce screws. Why are you feeding directly into there? I know that's because that's how I put it, but shut the fuck up. Okay. Okay. Then you make screws. You need to be powered. You got plenty of slots left too. Amazing. My god, I have so much shit that's unpowered. Foundry's powered. This is not powered. Doesn't need to be though. Why are you not feeding out any coal? You lazy sack of shit. Man, having all that access is actually really handy. That needs to be steel beams first. Bollocks. That extends this even fucking further. But hey, at least it's being produced. Oh, you're just not making anything. Oh, because you don't have power. Why don't you have power? You also don't have power. You need to be making iron plates, my dog. Why the fuck did I just say that? So that means iron plates screws into a constructor. Let's feed it out this way so I can actually have some space to do stuff. You go there and you go into... I feel really chaotic at the moment doing this. Because I'm trying to do it quickly. And you are making reinforced iron plates. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, and then all we need is iron rods. Oh, but then we need to actually put it into there to make... I forgot. Wait. Why the fuck? Oh, right, because I'm making modular frames to put into there. Right. I'm about to say, why the fuck am I making reinforced iron plates? That's why. So you need to be making... iron rods, but you're unpowered. Sounds right. There we go. And you're also unpowered. Okay, so we have modular frames set up to be made. Awesome. That's great. That's perfection. That's exactly what we need. So now we need to feed the reinforced iron plates from here back around to here, essentially. This is going to be really fucking cast. I'm going to demolish all these plants in a second. I'm really sick to death of them. Let's just do it now. I cannot for plant life. Recite not the old teachings to me while I was there when they were written. Okay, that's... at least it looks a little better. Nope. I need to turn that. There we go. Feed this back around. These are, yes, my reinforced iron plates. And then my reinforced iron plates need to be fed into a assembler. Get this as close as I can. To make modular frames, yes. With the iron from here. Yep. To then be put into another assembler. Like so. And use the steel beams from the foundry that we then make into versatile frames. We did it. Well, not yet. Now it's done. I don't know how well automated that actually is, but fuck it, I don't care. Can I make some steel pipes though? I need to make one of those big boys. I don't, because I don't have any steel ingots on me. Mind if I just pull an old yoinky splinky? I can't. Can I make steel from here? I can. Might steal some iron and coal then. Okay, so I'm gonna set up the storage module. We'll head home, and I'm probably gonna end the episode there because I'm almost out of time. We got it set up though, so that's the versatile frameworks all set up. And I'm probably gonna leave this automated permanently because this is a very necessary material that will then come in handy later. Though I might swap this around or change it in my spare time. Because this is definitely going to require some tweaking because it is very unstable. So, I'll see you when that's all finished and I'm back home. Hey little buddy, how you going? Oh, nice purple power slug, hell yeah. So that was a nice little foray into something a little new. We got a new location set up. Automated to do its own... Oh my god, we have so many modular frames. I am going to take one of those. And how's this doing? Oh, this is looking pretty good. Let's go deposit them, and we'll end the episode here, because that was... Oh my god, that was so much work and so much brain power. How much is that? 317. Nice to see it all, a bit of orange in that segment there. Oh, we can also do the enhanced asset security. It doesn't really matter, but it's nice to have done, I guess. But yeah, that was this episode of Satisfactory. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I honestly, I love playing this game so much. Just the sense of progression you get from just even setting up a new location or like having everything automated. Because you're not really... The idea is that you... Okay, so for the last time I played this is going to be a long outro because I'm about to rant. So the last time I played Satisfactory, the way I went about Phase 2 was I just did each material one by one. So I did the smart plating first, and then I moved on to versatile frameworks, and then I moved on to automated wiring. but I did them all separately. So I didn't have, I didn't have it automated, so I had to re-automate it later down the line. So having these automated and set up now is a huge boon for me in the future, especially with my massive power source that isn't even near reaching the top, and it's all fully automated over there. I don't need to touch it ever again. It's incredibly rewarding, and it's such a simple gameplay loop too. I can't imagine how much ideating and refinement this game and this type of game takes to make, but it's incredibly impressive every single time. I've seen games like Factorio, which is sort of the same thing, but it's 2D by the looks of it. I've never played it, but I'm genuinely too afraid to play Factorio. But it looks all so cool and so fun, and I can't imagine how hard it is to make. And everyone that plays those games and finishes those games has my utmost respect, because that shit is tough. Yeah, this is what I wanted to get before to speed over to that other location quicker. But I'll probably do all the rest of this in my spare time and refine everything in my spare time so that we, by the time the next episode starts, can finish phase 2 and finally move the fuck on to phase 2. And to move on to phase 3, sorry. But that's going to be about it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's probably going to be a bit short. I don't actually know how long, because there's a lot to cut out of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider leaving a like, or let me know what you think of the new factory in the comments. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing or join the Discord. Come, join the coffee shop, join the fun, get input on what we do around here, and chat with others that are like-mindedly insane. That's going to be about it from me. I thank you for your patronage.